Welcome, everyone, on the broadcast. We are now in our final game for Saturday at the Chicago, Illinois Championships. So we have ourselves a FoCo Junior Roller Derby and Pixies. All right, let's look at the roster for FoCo really quick. All right. And we have Monster 100, Shreddy Krueger 11, Truffle Shuffle 119, The Kraken 1776, Yaya 269, Gonzo 29, Devlin 40, Chameleon 71, Scream 911, Slim Skady 999, Monster 100, David and Goliath 116, Peter Pants 138, Mini Tack 253, Hey Hey 28, Spilla 3, Reaper's Blade 618, Axel 888, and last but not least, Seek and Destroy 947. We're going to be moving on to the Pixies now. We have 000 Trisket. We have 119 Scary Poppins, 14 Striking Viking, 3 Little Miss Savage, 333 Lemony Stitches, 426 Ace Hard Scare, 594 Lip Buster, 777 Hyper, 007 Rubik's Dude, 13 Glitter Bomb, 247 Nacho Friend, 33 Jawbreaker, 3333 Firecracker, 504 Fuster Cluck, 7 Thunder Breeze, and last but not least, 9 Brutal Beauty. We are going to have a lovely final game, ending off on a great note. All right. And for FoCo, we have... We're going to start with the Pixies. We got Rubik's Dude for the Pixie, and FoCo, Peter Pants. And Peter Pants gets lead. And it looks like there was a cat pass up to Nacho Friend, not before Peter Pants calls it off. But once again, everybody, I hope we have a fantastic final game, and I hope everyone at home is nice, comfortable in a blanket, and if it's cold, you know, maybe with a heater, maybe a fire, you know. All right, and it looks like we have Little Miss Savage for the Pixies and David and Goliath for FoCo. It looks like one of FoCo's players are in the box, though. All right, and they backed up the Pixies jammer, Little Miss Savage. And it looks like David and Goliath gets lead jam. He's coming up on the point-scoring pass right now. And 911 for FoCo. Holding that jammer real well. From my experience, I know one-on-ones do not go well, especially with jammers, only because they are trained to juke, avoid, weave, what have you. But those players are doing phenomenal. 911 did great on that one-on-one. And that was a 4-point jam for FoCo. All right, and it looks like we have Slim Skady for FoCo and Trisket for Pixies. And Trisket makes it out of the pack. Slim Skady, unfortunately, slides out. And they were neck and neck there for a minute. Now these two teams are a force to be reckoned with. They are a great pair up. We have Mini-Tac, though, getting the lead jam for FoCo. But like I said, these teams are phenomenal, and it's great to watch them play. And the Pixies jammer, Rubik's dude, gets knocked out. And it looks like there may be a cat pass happening. The pivot is behind the pack, though. And it looks like they're blocking a Mini-Tac. And Mini-Tac just skates right around him. Rubik's dude is on the way, trying to signal what he should do. And it looks like there was a cat pass to Nacho Friend on the Pixies. And it looks like there was a cut on Nacho Friend going into the box. It is a power jam for Mini-Tac. All right. And Mini-Tac is in the box. Nacho Friend is now on a power jam. And that's going to end that jam. Went the full 2 minutes. All right, and we have Mini-Tac in the box and Little Miss Savage on a power jam. But like I said, if you guys want to have like a little Super Bowl party tomorrow, I implore you to do it. But, of course, for the JRDA. All right, and Little Miss Savage is on the way to catch up to Mini-Tac. Mini-Tac has the lead. It got the 4 and called it. All right, and we have Seek and Destroy for FoCo and Rubik's Dude for the Pixies. Seek and Destroy makes it out. No, she's heading to the box. She got a cut. All right, and it looks like Rubik's Dude is on a... Oh, never mind. It's going to Nacho Friend. There was a cat pass. Nacho Friend is on a power jam. All right, and it looks like Seek and Destroy is on the way. Nacho Friend is in the box. And it looks like Nacho Friend is still in the box. No, they're standing now. We still have Seek and Destroy on that power jam. It looks like Nacho Friend is trying to get some speed before coming into that pack. Instead of going the short distance, they took the long distance to try and get some speed. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Seek and Destroy is getting backed up. That was a 2-point jam for the Pixies and a 4-point jam for FoCo. And it looks like we are now on an official timeout. All right, and it looked like that official review was for the Pixies because one of the players came in too hot into the box. They did lose that review. All right, we have Rubik's Dude and Peter Pants. And Peter Pants makes it out with lead. All right, and it looks like one of Pixies' players is in the box, leaving him down to 3. And it looks like there was a cat pass to Hyper. But Peter Pants called it off before any points were scored. That was an 8-point jam for Peter Pants. All right, we have David and Goliath on FoCo and Little Miss Savage for the Pixies. David and Goliath makes it through. Oh, that was a smooth move from Mr. David and Goliath. Had his hands up in the air like he just didn't care until he was told to call it off by his coach. All right, and we have Rubik's Dude and Slim Skady. Ooh. That looked like it hurt. And Rubik's Dude calls it off. All right. Unfortunately, FoCo has 2 players in the box, and unfortunately, yet again, Pixies has 1 player in the box. They are both starting shorthanded. And Trisket makes it out with lead jam. Mini-Tac is having some trouble getting through that wall. Doesn't stop her from jumping the apex, though. And Trisket calls it off. All right, we have Seek and Destroy for FoCo. Seek and Destroy makes it out. Little Miss Savage is our jammer for Pixies. Little Miss Savage has made it out, is now on the scoring pass. Both jammers are getting ready to score. Not Little Miss Savage. Seek and Destroy calls it off. All right, and we have Peter Pants and Rubik's Dude. Looks like Rubik's Dude is right behind Peter Pants. All right, we have Trisket for the Pixies and David and Goliath for FoCo. But Trisket gets lead jam. Trisket is on the way for points. And that was a 4-point jam for the Pixies. Now we are a little less than halfway through this period. All right, we got Little Miss Savage back out. And Slim Skady for FoCo. Both of these players fighting really hard to be the one that gets the lead jam. But these defenses are not cutting them any slack. And Slim Skady makes it through. Coming up on points, a Little Miss Savage in the box. It is a power jam for FoCo. Oh, and Slim Skady falls right down. That looked like it hurt. And that was an 8-point jam for FoCo's jammer. We have Mini Tack and Rubik's Dude. And Rubik's Dude jumps the apex. Mini Tack, though, is our lead jammer. Coming around. Gets hit out of bounds, but calls it off. And earning her 4 points that jam. 3 points that jam. And it looks like one of the Pixies coaches is coming out to talk to the ref. Taking a official timeout, a team timeout for the Pixies. But once again, you guys, thank you for tuning in so far on this Saturday. Today has been a long day for everyone here. So once again, show them some love, cheer them on. I just realized the Striking Vikings helmet has horns on it, like a Viking. I did not realize that till now. All right. And it looks like that team timeout is over. I say that with a question mark. All right, and it looks like we have a Trisket. And Seek and Destroy. That hit looked like it hurt from Trisket. Seek and Destroy has the lead, though, coming up on points. Oh. That looked like it hurt. Was a 2-point jam for FoCo. We do have 10 minutes left in this half. All right, we have Peter Pants and Rubik's Dude on a double penalty, it's looking like. So Peter Pants is on the way around getting lead jam. And Rubik's Dude comes around without anyone noticing. And Peter Pants is in the box, so Rubik's Dude gets the lead since Peter Pants lost it, and since Rubik's Dude did not make his initial lap, he has a chance to get lead. Rubik's Dude is coming around. And he gets 4 more to Rubik's Dude. All right, we have Little Miss Savage for the Pixies and Slim Skady for FoCo. And it looks like Little Miss Savage is on the way. Slim Skady gets the lead. Is on the way for points. Calls it off with 4. All right, and there are less than 10 minutes in this half. All right, and while we are on this short break, we are going to talk about some of the penalties because I haven't seen a lot. But let's see what we have. All right, and for FoCo, there's 1 or 2. We have 1 outlier, which is the 3. And for the Pixies, we have only 2 people have 3, but for the most part, both teams are doing really well on penalties. Overall, I'm thoroughly impressed with these kids and how careful they are with their ability to skate and ability to hit. I should be on Comedy Central. All right, we are back with David and Goliath for FoCo, and it looks like David and Goliath gets lead. And we have Rubik's Dude for the Pixies right behind. And it looks like David and Goliath calls it off. It was a 3-point jam for FoCo. All right, we have Mini Tack for FoCo and Little Miss Savage for Pixies. Now, if you guys look at one of FoCo's coaches, it says this is Sparta on the back. And that is because their team name is called the FoCo Spartans. Their full legal team name is FoCo Junior Roller Derby. And we have a Mini Tack with lead jam. Little Miss Savage breaking out. Looks like Mini Tack is on the scoring pass. Little Miss Savage not far behind. It looks like Mini Tack is on a penalty now. I believe it is a cut. Oh, that scared me for a minute. That falls very scary. We have Little Miss Savage. Pushing. Pushing. Oh, that hit looked like it hurt from FoCo. It looks like a Mini Tack is back in this, coming around. Oh, that looked like a hit to the face. All right, and the jammers are close together. There is no lead, so they are going the full 10 seconds left. But the full 2 minutes. These jammers have been playing their hearts out. Fabulous work from both of them. All right. And it looks like the Pixies jammer had a bit of a scare, but they are A-okay now. everyone's having a grand, jolly old time. I'm being legit when I say that. These refs have secrets. Secrets club. All right, we have Seek and Destroy for FoCo and Rubik's Dude for the Pixies. All right, and Rubik's Dude is coming around, but it looks like Seek and Destroy is in the box. So it is a power jam for Rubik's Dude. And Rubik's Dude makes it around with lead jam, calls it off, though, with 8 points. All right, and we have Seek and Destroy and Little Miss Savage. Ooh, that looked like it hurt for Seek and Destroy. Little Miss Savage is pushing through this wall, though. This wall looks tough, though. All right, and Seek and Destroy has lead jam coming around on a point-scoring pass. But Little Miss Savage is not far behind. Ooh, and a ref fell down. I hope that ref is okay. All right, and we have FoCo with 2 in the box. Peter Pants and Hyper. All right, and that was a 4-point jam for FoCo. All right, and Slim Skady is our lead jam for FoCo, and Rubik's Dude is right behind. Gets to the 4 and calls it off for FoCo. All right, we have 40-ish seconds left in this half, so this may be the final jam. All right, we have David and Goliath and Rubik's Dude. Oh, Rubik's Dude takes lead jam coming around. There's a minute 30 left in this game if they go the full 2. Calls it off with 2 or 3 points. We do have an 8-point jam being our highest on FoCo. And the Pixies, well, no, the Pixies had an 11-point jam. So that is the highest point jam. And we're looking at penalties. Now, Ruby Doom is not on this roster, which is why there are no penalties for that individual. However, it's looking pretty good so far with these kids on FoCo. They are playing a clean game, playing clean, playing good. All right, let's take a look at the Pixies. Pixies, same thing to say about them. They are playing a clean, good, a nice, good game. I think the refs are pretty happy about that, not having to call a whole lot. Other than that, these kids have been doing a fabulous job, and I'm happy they're getting a break. And everyone at home, make sure you keep tuning in to tomorrow. Tomorrow's really when we find out where people lie and where teams lie. All right, and it looks like we are doing a gear check, making sure everyone's safe and sound. The JRDA does prioritize safety, so we must have safety at all times, because yet again, we are on roller skates. Teeth are easily knocked out, especially if you go teeth first into the floor. It looks like they are doing the heads, shoulders, knees, and toes dance. At least I think they did. All right, and it looks like they're getting ready for Period 2's first jam. Everyone at home, I know you're anticipating and waiting in anticipation as well. Looks like they're starting on the pivot line, but of course they are talking to each other, so I don't blame them if once they hear the whistle, they start moving back. We have 138 for FoCo, Peter Pants, and we have 007, Rubik's Dude. It looks like Mini Tack is jamming, or not jamming, but blocking and being a pivot for FoCo. All right, and that was the whistle to signal that we are starting. All right, we have Peter Pants and Rubik's Dude. Rubik's Dude makes it out with lead jam. Peter Pants is not far behind, though. Almost untouched. Rubik's Dude makes it out. Calls it off. Did not make it quite all the way out, so that is a 3-point jam for Rubik's Dude. 4-point jam. All right, and it looks like we are on an official timeout. All right, everyone at home, we're not going to be doing any dad jokes or riddles anymore. I don't know what we're going to do. It's going to be fun, though. Everyone pull out your Uno cards. We're going to play a group game of Uno. I'm just kidding. I can't do that. I can't see your guys' cards. I don't know if y'all are playing as well, like all of y'all. Play Go Fish. Hop on a Skype call or something. I just kid. I kid about all that. All right, we are back in this. Are they going to have a toe off? No, they're moving back almost instantly. I'm surprised none of the players got a directional from that. All right, it looks like David and Goliath makes it out. Little Miss Savage not far behind. Oh, into a ref. Oh, I think that's the same ref that fell down earlier. I really hope that ref is okay. Taking 2 hits from Derby Kids. That's gotta hurt. They're gonna feel it tomorrow morning. All right, we have Slim Skady and Rubik's Dude. All right, and it's looking like Slim Skady is going to make it out first. Slim Skady makes it out with lead jam, leaving Rubik's Dude in the dust. There was a cat pass to Nacho Friend. So it looks like the Pixies have Nacho Friend jamming. That was a 3-point jam for FoCo. All right, and we do have Little Miss Savage for the Pixies. And Monster for FoCo. Monster gets lead jam. Oh, but it looks like Monster's going to the box, so there's no more lead for this jam. Looks like Little Miss Savage is on a power jam. Not before a Monster's coming out of the box. Now, I'm not sure on the exact time, but when 2 jammers enter the box, typically the time will be shortened for both of those so they can continue gameplay. But whoever sat down last gets to go out almost immediately. Or whoever sat down first gets to go out almost immediately after that other jammer sits down to continue gameplay. Little Miss Savage makes it out with another 4 points. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Probably already does start hurting, but it's going to hurt tomorrow, too. All right, and Little Miss Savage is on an 8-point jam so far. Picking up another 4, making it a 12-point jam thus far. Monsters hitting that wall hard. But yet again, that was a beautiful defense that those two teams had just played. But it was a 14-point jam for the Pixies with a 6-point jam for FoCo. The Pixies are backing up. We have Seek and Destroy and Rubik's Dude. Seek and Destroy not taking any mercy on him. It looks like Rubik's Dude took off the cap. Doesn't mean he's not getting out, though. Seek and Destroy is coming around, gets the 4, puts him in her pocket, and flaunts him. Not actually. Not actually. That'd be poor sportsmanship. These kids have amazing sportsmanship. All right, and we are scooching back. We got Peter Pants and Little Miss Savage. Peter Pants getting the lead jam, coming around on a point-scoring pass, but not before Little Miss Savage gets out almost instantly after him. Jumping the apex. That would have been such a good apex jump. Coming in hot and just right over that apex. But it's so cool. That was a 2-point jam for FoCo. We have David and Goliath and Little Miss Savage. Just pushing them. Just pushing them. David and Goliath are just pushing them. Got Little Miss Savage. David and Goliath just popped right down, sat on his skates, and kept going. No sweat. Little Miss Savage is on the way out. Lost sight of her on FoCo. All right, and David and Goliath came through one more time. All right, it is 102.65 for those of us without our glasses. All right, and they are backing up. Surprise, no one got a directional on that one either. Rubik's Dude and Slim Skatey. You got Rubik's Dude coming around for the points. Skates backwards and grabs all 4. It is currently 100 to 69 points. All right, we have Seek and Destroy and Rubik's Dude one more time. Seek and Destroy is on the way out. And Seek and Destroy gets lead jam. Rubik's Dude not far behind. And Seek and Destroy jumps the apex. Like I've said a million a time today, these kids are accomplishing amazing feats on roller skates. Let alone, I don't think I could do some of this on without my skates, you know? But the fact that these kids are doing it on skates is phenomenal work. Just shows how much they love the sport and want to keep playing as long as they can. And it looks like FoCo is taking a timeout. No, the Pixies are taking a timeout. All right. And the team timeout seems to be over. So we are moving back to gameplay, getting to the lineup. All right. I can't see the numbers from where I'm at announcing currently, but I'm going to take a guess that FoCo has out Peter Pants, and we have 777 for the Pixies, which is Hyper. I was right. It was Peter Pants and Hyper. Hyper gets lead jam, but Peter Pants is not far behind. Let's see it. What will they do? What will Hyper do? Will Hyper call it off, or will Hyper try and get those points? Will their team be able to hold him? Peter Pants jumps the apex, getting 3 points. All right, we have David and Goliath and Rubik's Dude. David and Goliath is our lead jammer. Coming around for those points, though, with the Rubik's Dude not far behind. Oh, fancy footwork gets you so far in this game. These kids have a beautiful, beautiful toe stop work. I have never seen anything like it. All right, we do have Slim Skady and Little Miss Savage. And Slim Skady gets lead jam, but not far behind is Little Miss Savage. Slim Skady is on the way around for points. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Everyone at home, I do hope you said that with me. All right, we do have Seek and Destroy and Rubik's Dude. Rubik's Dude gets out almost instantaneously, leaving Seek and Destroy in the dust, while Rubik's Dude is coming around for points. And it looks like Rubik's Dude already has 4. Trying to get an extra 4 under his belt. These jammers are tired. And it looks like the Pixies are just trying to keep that truck and trailer steady. They are missing 2 players. And Rubik's Dude makes it around. Oh, Rubik's Dude is going to the box. Not long before a Seek and Destroy comes out with 10 seconds left in the jam. All right, and the jam is up. We are now roughly halfway through this second half. So we are 3/4 of the way through the game. All right, we do have Peter Pants and Rubik's Dude. But it looks like Peter Pants is in the box. Rubik's Dude is on the way. Rubik's Dude is really doing the spins. 360s are everywhere. And it looks like Peter Pants is on the way out. Oh, Rubik's Dude is in the box, though. And Peter Pants makes it out. Oh, Rubik's Dude. That was some insane agility needed to complete that. Peter Pants is on the way, getting that 4, but so is Rubik's Dude. Bob and Weave are to be his best friends. And Rubik's Dude makes it out with 4 points. That was an amazing jam to watch. All right, and David and Goliath is our lead jam. Coming around for points. Little Miss Savage is still stuck behind the wall. However, there's enough chaos going around that Little Miss Savage can make it through the pack. David and Goliath is coming around for another one. Someone call these jammers DJ Khaled because they are really wanting another one. All right, and we are taking a team timeout to the Pixies. All right, and we do have behind the jam line for the Pixies, Hyper, and I believe Peter Pants for FoCo. It was 999 for FoCo, Slim, Skatey, and Hyper. Oh, that looked like a dangerous fall. It looks like a penalty or two was taken. But nonetheless, we still have Slim, Skatey out there as well as Hyper. Hyper pushing through on that wall. But they are not letting Hyper budge. Oh, Slim, Skatey falls but makes it through with lead jam. These blockers are not letting these jammers through. They have made it their only mission to stop these jammers. It looks like there was a cat pass to Nacho Friend. That was a 7-point jam for FoCo. All right, and we have Peter Pants and Rubik's Dude. Peter Pants makes it out with lead jam, coming around for points, while Rubik's Dude is not far behind, but he's still got a ways to go. And it looks like they're trying to create a moving pack. All right, we have David and Goliath and Little Miss Savage. David and Goliath got a 4 points on that jam for FoCo, making it 140 to 82. All right, it looks like we have the Striking Viking jamming. And Slim Skady. The Striking Viking is really not afraid to keep pushing those walls. The Striking Viking was our lead jammer on that. I'm very proud of them. We have not seen them thus far in the game. We have a Little Miss Savage and Seek and Destroy. Seek and Destroy makes it out with lead jam. Coming around for points. Little Miss Savage is doing the same. Calls it. All right, there are 5 minutes, roughly 5-ish minutes, left in this half. And once again, you guys, this is the final game for a Saturday, so make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for some more Derby. Like I said, this sport is very interesting to watch. Peter Pants is versus a Rubik's Dude. Peter Pants is on the way, as well as the Rubik's Dude. Who will beat the other one to the front? And Rubik's Dude is our lead jammer. Peter Pants is in the box. Looks like they are creating a fast pack. $17.76 did not let that slide from the Pixies. Ooh, that looked like that hurt. Rubik's Dude and Peter Pants, neck and neck. Rubik's Dude gets the 4. All right, there are less than 4 minutes. However, we are on official timeout. All right, and welcome back. There were 8 points for the Pixies that last jam, but it looks like they are backing up. You have David and Goliath and Little Miss Savage. David and Goliath makes it through instantly. Little Miss Savage follows one of the players from FoCo through that wall. But it looks like David and Goliath is on the way for points, but ooh, rolls and slides out. Yet he gets back up again. Nothing is dragging him down. All right, we have Slim Skady and Little Miss Savage. Little Miss Savage gets lead jam, coming around for points. These jammers are tired. They are trying to push. And that was a 4-point jam for the Pixies. All right, and you guys, we do have 2 minutes left of this jam, so that means, well, 2 minutes of the period. That means we could get a full jam in. All right, we have Seek and Destroy and Hyper. Seek and Destroy makes it out with lead jam. Coming around for points. Hyper stuck behind the wall still. That's not going to stop Hyper. Seek and Destroy is coming around. So is Hyper. Hyper's also on the way. Oh, that looked like it hurt. All right, and there is a minute left in the period. We have Little Miss Savage with Peter Pants. And it looks like Peter Pants is making it through the wall. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All he needed was a little bit of pixie dust. Now he's through. Oh, that's Peter Pan, not Peter Pants. Oh. That was a noggin. All right, and the unofficial score is 148-94. Big round of applause to these kids. Once again, everyone, these kids do fantastic work, and they practice ever so hard to be where they are today. It is no joke being first in the nation. First through third in the nation, seated. These kids do amazing work daily. So don't be afraid. Show your love. Show your support. Buy some of these teams as merch, like FoCo, the Pixies. Find their website. Find their Facebook. And support them. They need the support. They need to know that they are loved and cherished throughout the world. All right, and the final score is 148-94. FoCo moving on against Philly, and the Pixies facing Des Moines. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for these games. These games are absolutely fantastic, and they are not afraid to show their stuff. But once again, good night, everyone. This has been Storm, your announcer for this evening's game and this morning's game, and one in the afternoon, too. Peace.